Hi everyone, Sharon Harnist here from the Copic design team to show you how I refill my Copic markers. Copic Various Ink refills come in these recyclable bottles that contain 25 cc's of ink. Each time you refill a marker, you'll probably use about 2 to 3 cc's of ink, depending on how dry it is. So that means with one bottle of Various Ink refill, you can refill a sketch marker 10 to 12 times, a chow marker about 15 times, a Copic original marker 8 times, and a wide marker 5 to 7 times. That's a lot of value out of one refill bottle that costs less than the price of one sketch marker. Here's how easy it is to refill your markers. The cap to the refill bottle twists off. You'll want to refill on the chisel end of the marker. Notice that little gap between the marker tip and the end of the barrel, right there. That's where you want to place the refill ink. You just touch the end of the refill bottle to the marker tip, and the tip will absorb the ink one drop at a time. To help the ink absorb into the sponge inside the barrel, take off the other end of the marker, and this will help to equalize the pressure in the barrel. That way, if you happen to overfill your marker, you'll see the ink drip out the other end of the marker. And I usually rotate the marker and fill from both sides of that chisel end. You can easily look at the refill bottle to see how many cc's you've put in by the markings there. Then you can test your marker to see how juicy it is and how you're doing. Mine is still pretty dry there, so I'm gonna keep on filling it. Now, if this drop-by-drop method is too slow for you, Copic makes a special kind of tweezer that allows you to grip the nib and pull it out easily to help prevent damaging the marker nib. Then all you do is insert the nozzle of the refill bottle into the end of the barrel and squeeze away on your 2 to 3 cc's of ink. I just find the dropping method is a little easier for me, and that way I'm sure not to damage a marker nib by pulling them in and out. Now, one thing you do not want to do is pull out the brush nib for re-inking purposes. Because of the way the brush tip is constructed, you will most likely damage that tip. My last few drops of ink here are slow in disappearing down into the barrel, so that's one way to know you've probably filled it enough. And sure enough, you'll see I had a little dripping coming out there, so that marker is nice and juicy now. But if you have that dripping problem, just lay the marker out flat and give all that ink a chance to distribute evenly through the sponge that holds the ink inside the barrel. And test your marker again. And sure enough, you are good to use it now. Thanks for watching.